When I was at university, that happened more. Like I did know the people that would, get a pill or something for a party. But I didn't like that, and I would always sort of go home at that point because that wasn't really where I wanted to be, and everyone was suddenly just kind of mong out on the sofas and not really speak a lot for the rest of the evening. So as soon as that kind of thing started happening, I was just off. I have one friend that uses illegal drugs. Yeah, she is the first person I've really known very well who has taken illegal drugs quite happily and quite regularly, although I wouldn't say it's a regular thing. So yeah, she has. We've had a lot of conversations about. I'm completely naive, and certainly was completely naive when I met her about all of these things, and I just found it really odd. I couldn't understand how an educated, cultured, interesting, sort of happy person would want to do that. Why would she need to do that? Kind of made me quite worried. Yeah, I do feel like that side of her, to me, that's her dark side. But I think she would describe it as the part where she feels most comfortable, where she can really be herself. Not the actual experience of taking the drugs, but being in a place where she can take drugs and where she feels like she's not being judged for it. And you can do it, you don't have to do it, there's no pressure, and all the rest of it. I still struggle to believe there isn't pressure. I think if you're in certain environments, it's really difficult not to do certain things. But she genuinely seems to not feel the pressure, so that's great. But yeah, for me, it's a side of her I will never quite understand, because I think she's got so much going for her anyway. I don't see why she would want to kind of escape from that, or obviously not fully understanding the effects of drugs. I can't really make a judgment on that, but why she would want to enhance an experience to that extent, that she's hallucinating and that she's doing, this, that and the other. But she drinks far less than I do, I would have said. And she can go out dancing for a night and not take anything and not drink anything. And I can do that, but I would rather have a drink. I certainly have been clubbing without drinking, and it's been fine, but I would have enjoyed it more if I just had one drink, just to kind of chill me out a little bit. But she has a very, very healthy lifestyle anyway. She eats extremely healthily, she walks a lot, she gets a lot of sleep. So I can't say that what she's doing is completely ridiculous, because everything else she's really good at. So, she understands the risks when she does things. I think the thing that has really got to me, and this is where we have to stop having conversations about it, because I get really angry, is when she's had an experience with something, say ecstasy, and it's been awful. And there was one incident about 2 years ago where she took something, and she said to me afterwards, I thought I was going to die. Now, if you've had that experience, how can you possibly want to repeat it? I don't understand that. It's such a risk. You don't know what you're getting.